Yeah, what's going on everybody? And we're back here with some more Dokkan Battle, and in today's video we will be taking a look here at the AGL Eza Pikkon. So I'm kind of glad that I waited to do the Eza showcase for this AGL Pikkon because he got a huge buff with physical LR Pikkon. So I think him actually getting a really good 200% leader, like team, a 200% team, really does help out this AGL Pikkon a lot. So let's go ahead and go over what AGL Pikkon's doing, and then we're going to take him into an event and see what he looks like in game. So Pikkon's leader skill is Connected Hope, 3 key 180%, or superclass characters get 3 key 130%. I really do like his secondary leader skill. That is a really good secondary leader skill for, like, let's say Battlefield. I really do like that. I really do like his secondary leader skill. So Pikkon does have a unit super attack. So his original super attack, he's greatly raising attack and defense for one turn, causes immense damage to the enemy, and then he also greatly lowers the enemy's attack, which is really good. And then on his unit super, that can be activated when there's an ally whose names include Goku Angel or Vegeta Angel attacking in the same turn. Super attack effect, greatly raises attack and defense for one turn, causes immense damage to the enemy, becomes super effective against all types, and then he also greatly lowers the enemy's attack. The only thing that's different is that he's getting that super effective against all types. They really could have gave him something else on the unit super, maybe, I don't know, stacking, but it is what it is. So Pikkon's passive, he gets 200% to attack and defense, he has a high chance of evading enemies' attacks, superclass allies get 2 key 30% to attack and defense. For 7 turns from his entry turn, he gets 200% to defense, he guards all attacks. With 3 or more type key spheres obtained, other World Warriors or Connected Hope category allies get 30% to attack and defense. He launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack. With 1 or more rainbow key sphere obtained, he gets 4 key, chance of evading enemies attacks plus 20%, and then he seals the attacked enemy supers for 2 turns. When attacking with 12 or more key, he gets 200% to attack and defense. So this Pikkon, really good support character. You can look at this Pikkon as like a support stall character where he's sealing the enemy's super for 2 turns and things like that. That's how you envision this Pikkon. He's stalling, he's supporting, he's buffing our allies, and then he's stalling the enemy. Now Pikkon does have an active skill. Now his active skill is what kept him relevant and what made his EZA like such of which made his EZA like really anticipated because of his active skill. So his active skill, the Master of the Otherworld, can be activated when facing one enemy who HP is 50% or more, starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle. Delay a single targeted enemy's attack for 1 turn. So he gets a Ghost Usher. Like I said, this is what people really loved using about this Pikkon because of his Ghost Usher, and this is what made his EZA so anticipated because of the Ghost Usher. And I think that also adds layers to him being like this stall character, support character. He's delaying the enemy's attack for 1 turn. He's sealing the enemy's super attack if their super attack can be sealed. So Pikkon's doing a lot. I will mention one thing about his passive, and I should have spoke about this earlier. This right here, that support, originally that support pre-EZA was he had to get 3 type key spheres to get that support. Now they're just giving it to him for free. I do like that. I really do like that they're giving that to just for free. Just for free. Here you go. You get your 2 key 30% support for free. And then they added the other World Warriors or Connected Hope getting 30%. Mind you, the new LR Pikkon, he's an other World Warrior character, so he's getting 60% from AGL Pikkon. That's really good support. Really good support. Now, one drawback I will say about this AGL Pikkon, this guard, the guard should have just been free and not a 7-turn restriction guard. It should have just been he guards all attacks, and then maybe add another 200% to attack right here to go along with that defense for 7 turns. They could have did something like that. So this is the build I decided to go with Pikkon. Obviously full dodge. I went with a full dodge build. I just think that's, you know, plays into Pikkon's role. Slot 3, like ideally you want to run him in slot 3. You know, he's supporting, he's stalling, he's dodging. That's how you want to envision running this Pikkon. So Pikkon's link set: Supreme Warrior, Gentleman, Experienced Fighters, Shocking Speed, Cold Judgment, Other World Warriors, and Fierce Battle. Categories: Connected Hope, Movie Heroes, Worthy Rivals, Other World Warriors, Savior, Battle of Wits, Story Figured, and Tournament Participants. Now, Now, the reason why I said this Pikkon got a huge buff with physical Pikkon, and I know right off the bat, they don't link up at the start. But when physical Pikkon gets serious, now they can link up. And when they do link up, they do share 6 out of 7 links. The only links that they don't share is Gentleman, because physical Pikkon has legendary power. So they don't share Gentleman, but everything else they do share. But the main reason why I say AGL Pikkon got a buff is because of Pikkon's leader skill. When AGL Pikkon details are released, the one thing that people were like, oh, he has no good teams. Like, the only 200% he had at the time was movie heroes, and that's Physical Super Saiyan Gogeta's team. Now, that team's not bad. Physical Super Saiyan Gogeta's not bad, but, you know, he's kind of old. He's outdated. He had Glorio's team, but Glorio's only giving him 170, so he needed the 200%. Then we got this Pikkon who's giving him that. So that's why I said AGL Pikkon got huge buff with physical Pikkon. So what we're going to do is we're going to hop into the God of Destruction Beerus Goku Story Red Zone fight to get a look at AGL Pikkon. I really do like using this fight for showcases because Beerus has a lot of HP, things like that. The one thing about Beerus is that his super attack is so unpredictable. You don't know where he's going to super, so that's one thing. So let's go ahead and hop on in and see what AGL Pikkon is looking like. If you see me looking off to the side on the camera, I'm watching the Indiana's Milwaukee game. It's the first round of the playoffs, so that's why if you see me like peeking over, yeah. Okay, good. So we got AGL Pikkon first turn. Now, this is not the greatest turn for AGL Pikkon because we cannot get 3 type key spheres, but we can get the rainbow. Okay, so without the 3 type key spheres, we're only missing out on the support for the other World Warriors. And then we also miss out on that additional attack. Let's do this. Yeah, we just have to rock with Vegeta in slot 1. And then we can get our 3 type key spheres in our rainbow orb. Then we'll give this to Goku. So hopefully Vegeta does not get his back blown out by the super attack immediately, Beerus. Way to take out all the fun. Really? Yeah, okay. Well, I'll see y'all when we hop back in. Jesus, Vegeta. All right, so here we are on Pikkon's turn. Y'all can see our HP, right? Yeah. Our HP is gone. We are... Whew. Okay, so... let's do this. Like I said, at the start, Physical Pikkon and AGL Pikkon do not link up at all. But once Physical Pikkon gets serious, then we will link up with AGL Pikkon. So we'll keep Gotenks in slot 1. Let's try to hold back, not do crazy amount of damage. Pikkon can, because I feel like Pikkon's not, his damage is not touching the... we do want to make sure we get our 3 type key spheres. I guess we'll just get that. And then LR Pikkon. Yeah, let's do this. Like I said, let's continue to hold back. So let's see what AGL Pikkon's looking like on this turn. Like I said, we're only getting the links from Gotenks, which should be just Fierce Battle. I don't know what other links they should, but it should just be Fierce Battle. Yeah, I was holding back with Gotenks because I do want to get Pikkon's Ghost Usher. And remember, enemy has to be above 50% HP starting from the 4th turn. Okay, triple super by Gotenks is really good. I don't think Beerus can super us though because he did super in slot 1 last turn. And I know Beerus has a long cooldown. Okay, so AGL Pikkon out the gate 17. That's pretty decent. That's pretty decent for like the role that he like. He's not the damage dealer. He's not. Pikkon's not. He's not gonna be reaching 30 million with guaranteed crits. No, support stall. That's all he is. He's giving support to. I know physical Pikkon for sure. The 60%. I don't know if Gotenks is on connected hope. Let me see. Is Gotenks on connected hope? He is. So Gotenks is benefiting from the 60%. Nice dodge. Y'all know the rules. Get flexed on, Beerus. So yeah, Gotenks does benefit from the connected hope of the World Warrior support. So if we would have went all out with Gotenks and got him 24 key, his damage would have been crazy. Crazy damage. All right, so we're just going to cut here, and then we'll come back on Pikon's next turn, so I'll see y'all then. Alright, so we are back on Pikon's turn, and we're about to use Pikon's active skill. This is what kept Pikkon relevant and what made his EZA so anticipated, because of this right here. Let's go ahead and... You won't get past me. And then boom, look at that. Now we don't have to worry about taking no super attack. We ain't got to worry about Super Eza Gogeta in the back getting caught. We're good. We might as well play Gotenks, get his active skill here as well. Might as well. Super Ghost Kamikaze attack. What the ghost say in that game? I'm a ghost. I'm a ghost. So let's do this, and let's just, you know what? Let's have Gotenks. We do want to make sure that we're able to get the 3 type key spheres for Pikkon. Do want to keep that in mind. No, yes. Do that. And then we'll do this, and then mind you, so Gogeta, figure we can talk about this. So STR Gogeta does give all allies attack support, 2 key when he's in slot 2 or 3. So once we get this, and then so then Pikkon will be getting attack support from Gogeta. So now Gotenks is guaranteed critting because we got him 24 keys, so he's gonna be doing some good damage here. Now another thing about Pikkon's unit super attack that I wish they would have, because like why obviously Gogeta's in the unit super. Hopefully we can get that in the video. I know we're kind of approaching the end of Beerus. We'll see. So we're still at 17. Okay. Like I said, his damage is not like what's going to set him over the top. It's the Ghost Usher. It's if the enemy can have their super attack sealed, having that sealed for 2 turns is what's going to put Pikkon in the same stratosphere as like AGL Sail and Tech Janemba, things like that. So, but like, why doesn't having Gogeta attacking in the same turn trigger the unit super? Like, Gogeta's in the unit super attack. So, hopefully we can float. We're going to have to float one of these guys off and maybe continue to stall just for a little bit. We'll see. We'll see. We're not going to transform with physical Pikkon because once you transform into serious mode, the damage just goes through the roof, man. You know what? I do want to have serious Pikkon linked up with AGL Pikkon. I do want to do that. If we don't get the unit super during this fight, we'll just hop into like a Dokkan event and we'll get the unit super then. You know what? We're just going to cut here and then we'll show back up on AGL Pikkon's next turn. So I'll see y'all then. Alright, and we are back on Pikkon's turn. So what we're going to do here is we're going to transform physical Pikkon. Let's get serious. Might as well show this in the video. It's a Pikkon showcase. Ooh, Pikkon, put that hat back on, buddy. Ugh, put the hat back on. So once physical Pikkon shows up, now we're linking. Like I said, now we got 6 out of 7 links, and we got Cold Judgment. Huge link because we're getting 25% to defense. Huge link. So now we could do this. We could put physical Pikkon in slot 1, have him operate there. I kind of want to get some HP back. Let's do that. We do want to keep in mind that we do got to get 3 type key spheres. Yeah, let's do this. And then we'll give Gotenks that right there. So this should be a good turn for AGL Pikkon. As long as physical Pikkon does his thing. Because before he gets hit, he has an 80% chance to dodge, but we just lost it. So now we just dropped down to 70%. Good damage. Oh, and we got the 40 on the 12E. The burning shoots. Nah, yeah, physical Pikkon's a demon. And then what does AGL Pikkon give us? So now he's up to 21. Like I said, we wasn't able to get the unit super, so he's not super effective against all types. He has that, what, 50% chance to crit? Which we're not getting at the proc either. That was good damage by Pikkon. Real good damage by Pikkon. Like I said, I'm not mad at that. Mind you, he's giving physical Pikkon 60% attack and defense support. Same for Gotenks. He's giving Gotenks support as well. So I'm truly, I really do like this Pikkon. I really do. And I think I'm going to use him a lot for like future showcases. I really do like this Pikkon. Especially paired up with physical Pikkon. Yeah, yeah. They're fun. They're fun. I mean, that's the end of the video, y'all. Like, you know, we might. Let's see if we can get one more turn. Let's see if we can get one more turn. Let's do this. Let's Ghost Usher. Let's go ahead and pop Veku. Let's see if we can get us one more turn. We might not get one more turn. Now that I'm thinking about it, we might not get one more turn. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, good. Not crazy damage. So let's hold back as much as possible. So let's do that. Let's do that. And yeah, we'll do this. So we're just going to hold back as much as possible. Not going crazy with the key. So hopefully, if I ever, at any point in this video, I looked off to the side, I'm watching the Indiana Pacers play Milwaukee, first round of the playoffs. You know, huge basketball fan. I love basketball, I love football. I played college football, so that's where if you see me peeking off to the side because I'm watching some hoops. Speaking of hoops, who do y'all have if you follow basketball? Who do y'all have, like, you know, going to the NBA Finals? Who do you want to win the championship? For me personally, I have a few teams. One, the Lakers. You know, I'm a huge Bron stan. Now I like to see Bron get number 5. I like to see Luka get number 1. We're not going, don't kill. Okay, Gogeta. ST or Gogeta might kill. No crits. Yeah, he's dead. Unless, no crit. I think even without a crit, he's gonna kill here. Yeah, damn it. Okay, so we saw some good stuff out of Pikkon. We saw some good stuff. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hop into like a Dokkan event because I do want to get the unit super in the video. So I'll see y'all when we have that unit super ready. All right, so we are here. We're about to get the unit super with Pikkon because we do have a Angel Vegeta because he's part of the Goku card. So we can get Pikkon's unit super here. So let's do this. You know what? We can just go ahead and knock this out. Let's go here. There's that. Giving us the unit super. And then we'll just have Goku attack here. So let's go and get this unit super in the video. Here we go. Unit super. One of my favorite unit supers. Boom. Pikkon. Gogeta. Standing tall. Standing proud. They're like this. Like rivals. Pikkon and Gogeta rivals. Look at, they were standing like rivals. He was like, yeah. Me and Gogeta at the top of the mountain. Okay, so I'm bringing us back. Because this is going to be a crazy turn for LR Physical Pikkon. This is going to be a crazy turn. So let's do this. Let's do this because we have AGL Pikkon support, and then we're also getting the other physical Pikkon support. So this is gonna be a crazy turn for physical Pikkon. Let's see what the attack stat looking like. 66. We did dodge a super. Got to get the flex in. I just wanted to get that in the video. All right, so I'll see y'all at the Pikkon recap. All right, so there y'all have it, folks. That was AGL Eza Pikkon. I really do like this Pikkon. I like what he's doing for the entire rotation, the support. He has the Ghost Usher, so he's stalling a little bit. You know, he's buying us time to get to the 10th anniversary fusions. That's how you look at it. Like what Pikkon did in his unit super and what his role was in the movie was buying time for Goku and Vegeta to fuse into Gogeta. That's what this Pikkon feels like in game. He's buying us time so that we can get to Vegito and Gogeta. So I really do like this AGL Pikkon. Like I said, I'm going to be using him a lot in the future. So just want to say thank you guys for watching the video. Until then, I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.